Okay, so, ow. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the YouTube video in the description. No, the Scratch project in the description. Okay, so we're doing the Hunger Games. Scratch edition. Jason stabs Nick in the back with a trident. Ash scores a bar mace from inside the cornucopia. Zonex gathers as much food as he can. Renika clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Angeli finds a bag full of food. Tim clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Kelly and Red share everything they gathered before running. Liz grabs his sickle and Telly gets a slingshot. Looney Moona grabs a backpack and is not zipped, and most of the supplies fall out. Okay, so far, Nick is dead. It's not even. Jason has a mild panic attack. Ash receives a picture of her family from a sponsor. Zonix questions his sanity. Renika convinces Angeli not to kill her, but then she is able to kill her instead. Tim chases Kelly. Red runs away from Liz. Telly explores the arena. Looney Moona receives a bow and arrow from a sponsor. Night 1. Jason receives an iPad from an unknown sponsor. Ash receives fresh food and materials from an unknown sponsor. Zonix is repeatedly awoken by nightmares. Renika climbs a tree to try to get some rest. Tim accidentally walks over a landmine. Kelly huddles up next to a fire and cooks the meat hunted earlier in that day. Red, Liz, and Telly sleep in shifts, each hoping the other two do not betray them. Looney Moona sets up camp for the night. Okay. Jason cannot handle the stress and decides to commit suicide. Ash tends to Zonex's wounds. Renika, Kelly, and Red are attacked by a herd of vicious dogs. Liz begs for Telly to kill her. She refuses, keeping Liz alive. Looney Moona searches for water. Ash begs for Zonex to kill her. She refuses, keeping Ash alive. Renika involuntarily passed out from sheer exhaustion. Kelly quietly hums in the night. Red begins to cry. Liz receives a fresh food and materials of an unknown sponsor. Telly receives an iPad from an unknown sponsor. Looney Moona dies in her sleep from a deadly infection. Ash is overwhelmed with anger, bashes Sonic's head against the rock several times, killing him. Oh god. Renika thinks about her family and starts crying. Kelly receives a water spill from a sponsor. Red receives a picture of his family from a sponsor. Liz receives a healing ointment from a sponsor. Telly sees smoke rising in the distance and wonders who is responsible. Ash secretly shoots a poisonous blow dart at Renika's chest. Kelly and Red talk about the tributes past and still alive. Liz tends her wounds with leaves and water. Telly climbs a tree to try to get some rest. Ash and Kelly kill Red by throwing him off a cliff. Liz discovers a water source. Telly searches for water. Ash kills Kelly with his sword. Ash kills Kelly with his own sword. Liz receives a gourmet 5-course meal from an unknown sponsor. Telly cooks her some squirrels and enjoys eating it. Then she thought, oh god. Ash and Liz hunt for other tributes. Telly attempts to climb a super small tree but falls to her death. God, there's only... Ash lets Liz into her campsite. Ash stabs Liz while her back is turned. And the winner is Ash. Ashley Potatoes has won. Good job.